Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on Taylor Swift 1989. It was released October the 27th, I think. I'm pretty sure. And to be honest, if you haven't already heard it, what planet have you been living on? Which box have you been living in? It's freaking amazing. I'm just super excited to be able to review it, to be able to hold it in my hands, to be able to know that I have to wait another 2 years for another album. But this, I don't know how I'm even going to get my words out on this. I have done a massive blog post on this, but I just wanted to like rant on camera about how amazing this is and how everybody should go and buy it. Although pretty much everyone already has it. It sold like 1.3 million copies on its first week, which is like insane considering no album except this one has gone platinum this year. Like, that is crazy. Is that not crazy? I think that's crazy. So basically what Taylor wanted to do with this album is change her sonic perception sonic conception, oh my god. Okay, she wanted to change her sonic perception, and she wanted to be more of a pop artist and more experimental than stick with her old country background. Country background. I love a bit of country personally, but not all this. This is good. So basically she moved to New York, and so the first song is called Welcome to New York, which is, okay, this is actually a promotional song for her being global welcome ambassador for New York, which I find so weird. Like, it's a song but it's like an advertisement at the same time. I always wanted to go to New York. I've always wanted to live and work in New York, and to be honest, Taylor sold it to me, so she's clearly a very good global welcome ambassador. So apparently since going to New York, Taylor Swift has had loads of new friends, she's been single, she's not been focusing on boys, even though this whole album is about like one guy or looking back on a few relationships or whatever and seeing what she's learned from them. But like, it's just such a nice album where it's like a reflection of everything that's gone on and learning from it like an adult, rather than doing a childish picture to burn thing, like where you're like, I hate you, I hate your stupid pickup truck that you never let me drive, and I hate you, everything about you. Like, instead of doing that, it's more like, I see what I did wrong, I see where it went wrong, I can take from this and move forward with my life and never do that in a relationship again. And also it's got like such beautiful songs on it, like Wildest Dreams. It's just, she's been loving Polaroids and the black marker this album, I have noticed, and the little birds, which I guess represent freedom. You've got the 1989 CD here with the black marker and birds thing, and then you've got the little book here which has all the lyrics in it, and it is filled with Polaroids. Also, it's really funny because on the oh my goodness, why will this not come out? This material is not very good for getting out of boxes, Taylor, if you're listening. So it's kind of funny how Taylor put a picture of Imogen Heap's Grammy next to the song about Katy Perry, who has never won a Grammy. Ooh. Then, not only do you get a song booklet filled with Polaroids, you get an entire set of photos from Taylor herself. Oh yes. Because all of the Polaroids have like song lyrics on them. So this one says, I screamed so loud but no one heard a thing. And this one says, did you think you'd be fine? Still got scars on my back from your knife. Yeah, Katie, take that. So, I don't know if you guys want me to go through it song by song, because I've done that on my blog, but I will pick out a few that I like. So obviously, like, Welcome to New York is the start of the album, and it is the advertisement thing. Yeah, New York's amazing, come to New York everybody. Blank Space is incredible. It's like, I got a blank space, baby, I write your name. How amazing is that? Like, come on. Got the blank space voice memo on it, which is so cool because you can like see how Max Martin and Shell back, like when she was playing it with their guitar, like, no money, suit and tie, and then they were like doing all the like things in the background, and then when she did that little chorus they were like, I write your name, and it was like, oh. Then you got Style, which is reportedly about Harry Styles, but it's got this lyric on it. Oh, what you heard is true, but I can stop thinking about you, and I said I've been there too a few times. And it's like Taylor being like, yeah, I've been in that situation, so I can't blame you. It's just like a pivotal moment where like, you know that this is the new Taylor. Like, she could never have written anything about that. Like, in her past albums, like, that she'd been out seeing other guys and thinking about another guy. Like, that's crazy. Like, Taylor's an innocent little dove, and now this album is, you know, showing her as who she actually is, not just who her PR want her to be. And then you got Out of the Woods, which is written with Jack Anontoff. I think that's how you say his name, I'm not entirely sure, but he's from Fun and Bleachers. So like the chorus is really like heavy and repetitive. It's like, are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods yet? Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear yet? Are we in the clear? In the clear yet? Good. Like that. So it's like so repetitive and just so like, oh my god, like this relationship's so like anxious. I'm just so anxious all the time. That's what she's trying to convey in that, I think. But yeah, I like it. I think it's good. And then all you had to do was stay. Have me in the palm of your hand, man. Why'd you have to go and lock me out when I let you in? Stay. I really love this song. Like, it's so like, even though it's a sad song about a breakup, it's like, it's so happy. It's like, it just puts a smile on my face. And I don't know. I think it's about like a guy who kind of like went away and then comes back and was like, oh, I want to be with you. And then she's like, no, you could have stayed. You made your bed. You lie in it. So the next song, number 6, is Shake It Off, Shake It Off. Yeah. And this song is probably my least favourite on the album, but I do really like it still, obviously. I think the message is really great and the video is hilarious, and yeah, I think everyone's heard it really. So the next song on the album is I Wish You Would, and it's like, I wish you would come back, wish I'd never hung up the phone like I did. I wish you knew that I'd never forget you as long as I live, and I wish you were right here, right now, it's all good. I wish you would. I wish. So yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. It's like when you let something go and you regret it instantly and you're like, oh my god, what have I done? I just wish he was here with me right now. And that's the lyrics, actually. Bad Blood is next. Bad Blood is Ed Sheeran's favourite song on the album, but I don't know about it. I think it's a bit bitchy. Like, I know Katy Perry did steal Taylor's backup dancers, but I still like it. Like, even though I'm like slating it a little, when I slate these things, I mean, like, I'm picking out the tiny little detail. Like, I love every song on this album. I'm not dissing anything that Taylor Swift has done ever. I love her. But that song's like, I don't know how I feel about it. I've listened to it a few times and it has grown on me since the first time I heard it, like Shake It Off. Next we have Wildest Dreams, and this is the one that sounds like a Lana Del Rey song straight up. But because Taylor's singing it, it just is like a million times better. Such a nice song. It's like wanting someone to remember you. So she sings like, say you remember me, standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, babe. Red lips and rosy cheeks. Say you'll see me again, even if it's just in your wildest dreams. Which is just such a beautiful lyric and a beautiful melody and a beautiful song, and oh, I'm just so obsessed with the songs, which are Clean and this song, and they're like joint number 1. So yeah, if you listen to one song on the album, I think Wildest Dreams, even though it does sound like Lana Del Rey, but Taylor's is so much better. The next song is called How You Get the Girl, and this one is the one that they use for the Diet Coke kitten ad, and it's like telling a guy how to stalk a girl to get back with her, and then she's like, that doesn't even work, so don't even try it. So she's like, stand there like a ghost, shaking from the rain. And that's how it works. That's how you get the girl. But then, the chorus is a bit babyish. Like, where it's like, I want you for worse or for better. I thought that was so childish. Considering Wildest Dreams was like before this, and then you go to this song, it's like, okay, but I like it. It's so catchy and I could listen to it. Like, it's a good pop song, but for Taylor it's a bit disappointing, but it's catchy. This Love is the only song that Taylor Swift has written on her own on the whole album, which is crazy considering she wrote Speak Now all by herself. There's a lot of water imagery going on in this song. Clear blue water, high tide came and brought you in, and I could go on and on and on. And it's like a waves, and like the guy has been brought in by the tide, and then the currents push him back out, and the tide goes back out, and it's like she sings like, these hands had to let it go free, and this love came back to me. Oh, so it's like she had to let him go free with the current, and then he came back to her, and it's like it feels like that repeated, and it's just a heart-wrenching song, to be honest. Like fragile and just stripped back. The next one is called I Know Places, and this is like a Hunger Games-esque Lord type song, and it's really good. It's like, they are the hunters, we are the foxes, and we run. And I love that. It's like, rah, like we're gonna run away, we're gonna make this work. And I think it's just such a nice song. And again, that song is in the songwriting voice memos. I forgot to mention that I Wish You Would is in there as well. And the last song is called Clean, and it's my favourite song, and I'm getting so excited and I look so retarded right now, but I don't care. This song is my favourite of all of them. So it begins with like the best lyric, like, when else would you hear a singer say, the drought was the very worst, when the flowers that we'd grown together died of thirst. Like, how beautiful is that? Like, what other pop singer goes to that much effort to get these like metaphors and to get this amazing producer Imogen Heap in? She's an amazing artist in her own right, and her and Taylor together have just produced this beautiful, beautiful thing, which it's just incredible. I can't even. It is a bit weird how Taylor's describing herself as an addict, because obviously she's like got this like clean image, and this is kind of taking that away, but then also like it's a metaphor for love, like love is a drug. So you can kind of get what she's trying to get at, but some people have said that it's like trying too hard and like making her seem like a bad girl, and she's not. But I don't think it is. I think she's just using that metaphor again, like that she carries on using in Wonderland, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But I think it's just a beautiful song. Especially when it's like, rain came pouring down when I was drowning, that's when I could finally breathe. Like, the idea that when the water's coming on you, you can finally breathe because you're finally free, and even though it's a hard freedom, you've got that freedom. I love it. I honestly love it. So the bonus tracks on this, the first one is called Wonderland. It's like, we found Wonderland, you and I got lost in it. And I really like the lyric where she's like, it's all fun and games till somebody loses their mind. Like, it's such a good lyric. It's so true. It's like, love is so good until someone does something and it hurts the other person, and then you just end up in tears and devastated. Like, this song is so good, and I love the fact that it's like related to Alice in Wonderland, because that's one of my favourite books ever. And then number 15, You Are in Love. Yeah, that's what it's called. And this is the one that I think Lena Dunham said would be her wedding song. One night he wakes, strange look on his face, pauses, then says, you're my best friend. And then it goes off into this lovely chorus, which is just so like, it's so pretty. It's like, I think it's such a poignant message for her to be sending across. Like, that her audience should not be settling for less than love, because she's single at the moment and she's so happy and she's trying for that amazing love, but she hasn't found it yet, and that's okay, because it is okay. So the last song on the bonus tracks is New Romantics, which I kind of took to be like Taylor saying that she's going to be remembered in years to come, because she is, because she's amazing, and like all her friends around her will be like known as the like New Romantics. So like obviously you have the Romantics like Percy Shelley, Mary Shelley, and then you had like Jane Austen, Lord Byron, that kind of thing, and they're all like well known for being like tight with each other. So they'd like not tight with each other, I'm talking about like 18th century people, but yeah, they were all like really like, they all knew each other really well, and they'd all go to like Lord Byron's house in Geneva, like, or they'd all meet up, and you know, and they were all amazing writers of the period. And now Taylor's saying that like now the main form of art is music, and people will remember people like her and Ed Sheeran and Lord. People are going to remember them as the cultural frontrunners. So I'm so happy I got to the end of the review, but I just love this album and I think it's well worth investing in if you haven't already. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you never want to hear me sing on a video ever again, please do comment below. If you like this video and you want to suggest something else that I could do in the future, or another music review you'd like to see, or anything, post it below and I'll try and do it. I promise that I will at least consider it. I really need subscribers, guys. Like, I feel a bit lonely over here on my own channel. Like, I want some friends. Like, please, come on, guys. I'm so lonely. But no, I genuinely want to start like making friends and maybe starting collaborations, and I want to meet people from all over the world and hear what their life is like in their country and things like that. And I think it'd be really interesting to make some new friends that I would never have been able to meet before. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you soon. Bye! And do it, Taylor, love heart.